For question 1, Kelvin wished to invest Rm35,000 ringgit, which is our principal P, for a duration T of 7 years. He has two options. For Bank X, the interest rate K is 5.5% or 0.055, and the compounding frequency, which is M, is 6 because it is compounded every 2 months. This gives us a total number of interest period N of 42, which is from 6 multiplied by 7 years. Using the formula S equal P, 1 plus I in bracket to the powers of N, we substitute the numbers into the equation like this. 35,000 multiplied by, in bracket, 1 plus 0.055 over 6 to the powers of 42. The accumulated amount we get is Rm51,000 ringgit, 346.36. Moving on to Bank Y, the interest rate K is 6.7% or 0.067, and M is 12 because it is compounded money. This gives us an N value of 84 from 12 multiplied by 7 years using the same formula. We substitute the numbers to get 35,000 multiplied by, in bracket, 1 plus 0.07 over 12 to the powers of 84, which result in Rm55,000 ringgit, 870.89. In conclusion, Kelvin should choose Bank Y because it provides a better financial return compared to Bank X. Thank you. Now, for question 2, we need to find the initial deposit value, which is said that Gina invested so that it accumulates to Rm 80,000 ringgit over 10 years. Now, looking at the how to solve it section, on the left, we split the data into two parts. For the first 5 years, P equals to Z, T1 equals to 5, K1 equals to 5.9% or 0.059. and M1 equals to 4 since it is compounded quarterly. This gives us the interest rate 1 equals to 0.059 per 4, and total periods N1 is 4 times 5 equals to 20. For the next 5 years, T2 equals to 5, meanwhile K2 equals to 6.5% or 0.065. and M2 equals to 3 since it is compounded every 4 months, giving us interest equals to 0.065 per 3, and N2 equals to 3 times 5 equals to 15. Now, following the step in the middle, our future value S is 80,000 ringgit. We plug all these values into the chain compounding formula to get 18,000 ringgit equals Z times 1 plus 0 per 0.059 per 4 in bracket to the powers of 20 times 1 plus 0.065 per 3 in bracket to the powers of 15. Next, solving the values inside the bracket give us 80,000 ringgit equals Z times 1.01475 in bracket to the powers of 20 times 1.02166667 in bracket to the powers of 15. Calculating the exponent, change the equation to 18,000 equals Z times 1.34223575 in bracket times 1.37623529 in bracket, which simplifies to 1,800 ringgit equals Z times 1.84850045 in bracket. To find Z, we are arrange rearrange the equation to Z equals 8,000 ringgit per 850045. The final calculation shows the original value of Z is 43,000 ringgit 278.32.
Now, let's look at question 3. Abdul Kamil deposit 20,000 ringgit into an account. The interest rate is K% and the interest is compounded every 6 months. After 6 years, the accumulated amount becomes 28,600 ringgit. For this question, we need to find two things. First, the total interest earned, and second, the value of K. For part A, we need to find the total interest earned. The accumulated amount S is 28,600 ringgit and the principal P is 20,000 ringgit. So, we subtract the principal from the accumulated amount. 28,600 minus 20,000 equals 8,600. Therefore, the total interest earned is 8,600 ringgit. Moving on to part B, we need to find the value of K. First, we list the given values. The accumulated amount S is 28,600 ringgit and the principal P is 20,000 ringgit. The time is 6 years. Since the interest is compounded every 6 months, it means the interest is compounded 2 times in 1 year. So M is equal to 2. Next, we find the total number of compounding periods. 2 times 6 equals 12. So N is equal to 12. After that, we substitute the values into the formula. 28,600 equals 20,000, open bracket, 1 plus K over 2, close bracket, power 12. Next, we divide both sides by 20,000. 28,600 divided by 20,000 gives us 1.43. So, the equation becomes 1.43 equals open bracket 1 plus K over 2 close bracket power 12. After that, we take the 12 root on both sides to remove the power of 12. So, 1 plus K over 2 equals 1.43 power 1 over 12. The answer is approximately 1.030254855. Then we subtract 1 from both sides. So K over 2 equals 0.0302548855. Next, we multiply both sides by 2. So K equals 0.06050,971. Lastly, we convert it into percentage by multiplying by 100. So K equals 6.05% rounded to 2 decimal places. Therefore, the final answer are the total interest earned is 8,600 ringgit and the value of K is 6.05%.
Now we will begin with question 4. The first one is we have to find the monthly payment. So 4,500 multiplied by 0.00291671 minus with 1 plus 0.00291667 and minus with 300. So the first payment we get is Rm 2,253 ringgit. For question B, we have to find the interest charge for 25 years. So the interest is 675,750 minus 450,000 is equals to 202,025,750 ringgit. Question C, we have to find the balance. So the calculation, we get the Rm 2,800 ringgit. For the question C. Question D, at the beginning, he fails to pay the first 3 monthly payments. Find the amount he has to pay for the 4th payment in order to settle the outstanding arrears. So our calculation will start with 2,252.50 cents Multiply with 1.00291167 plus with 1.00291672 plus with 1.00291667, and it equals to 6,800 ringgit.
Now, let's move on to the last question. So, Fatani wants to buy a motorcycle with a cash price of 55,000 ringgit Malaysia by making a 20% down payment. The remaining balance is financed through a hire purchase agreement with a bank that charges 4.67% per annum, compounded monthly. She agrees to pay equal monthly installments of 560 ringgit Malaysia to settle the loan in full. The bank requires the loan to be fully repaid, and Fatani wants to know exactly how long it will take. So, first, we calculate the down payment. 20% times 55,000 ringgit Malaysia equals to 11,000 ringgit Malaysia. Next, we find the loan amount. 55,000 ringgit Malaysia minus 11,000 ringgit Malaysia equals to 44,000 ringgit Malaysia. To find the repayment period, we use the present value annuity formula. So, A equals R multiplied by a minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power negative n divided by I. After solving the equation, we get T equals to 7.83 years. So, to convert the decimal part into months, 0.83 times 12 equals to 9.96 months, which is approximately 10 months. Therefore, the time needed to fully repay the loan is 7 years and 10 months. Thank you.